I train myself to become better and better at speaking. How am I able to do all this without looking at my books? I must have been training. So I discipline myself. I'm not doing what everybody is doing. I'm doing something that is very different from what most people are doing. So I strive to be the best I can be. I believe I can do it. It affects my behavior, my choices, the things I choose. How would you feel if I came in here and I'm looking drowsy because I'm a little bit tipsy? And guess what people take that makes them feel that way? Huh? Alcohol, and what else? And what else? So that won't allow me to be the best speaker I want to be. So I don't believe one thing and do another. Your belief has to affect your behavior. I tell you this story and I wrap it up. There was this man by name Ndunga. Ndunga is an African. Ndunga has been an outstanding foreman in his company. Ndunga had worked for 30 years and felt he wanted to do something else with his life. So he decided to inform the boss, I want to retire. I want to do something different with my life. I have served this company for 30 years and I feel it's time to step aside. So the boss found that very uncomfortable because he was one of the best hands they had. And remember, he was the foreman there. So he had a very sensitive point or post in that organization. So one day the manager called and he said, yes, Ndunga here. He said, okay, can you come over to my office? Mr. Ndunga, I have two stories for you. One is a bad news. One is a good news. And then he said, what could that be? Start with the bad one. I want to hear the bad news before I hear the good news. So the boss said, we've heard your request. We've heard that you want to leave us. Bad news, we won't allow you to go now. The good news is that we have one more assignment that you must help us do. Because he always used to do very outstanding work. He was excellent. So they asked him, we are not asking you to build the house for us. It was a construction company. Lay the foundation for us and the rest will be completed. Out of whatever, he just said, okay, I'll do it. Now by this time, his interest in the place had gone. He had lost interest, he had lost the passion, he had lost the excitement of working with that construction company. So he will always carry himself there, but his mind was outside. So the zeal of doing it, the passion, find out those words from dictionary. He lost it. So he was no more excited about being the foreman in that company. So they gave him the order and provided the things. And of course he was still the foreman, so he still had the key to where the storehouse was. He could still exercise some authority. So he started, not only did he lay the foundation, before the boss knew what was happening, Ndunga had speedily finished. He completed the building, painted the inside and the outside. You come, as you're walking towards the building, you are seeing one nice structure standing. So the boss said, okay, he now called the boss and said, madam, I'm through. Would you like to come and take a look at the building? And the woman showed up. Ndunga, do you have the keys with you? Yes. I'm surprised. You have even completed the building. We asked you to lay the foundation, we'll do the rest. No, I had to do it. Okay. Can I take a look at the place? Before he did, he said, okay, don't worry. I like what I'm seeing on the outside. And then he said, well, this is the news. The company had assigned that you build this house for yourself. What do you think happened to Mr. Ndunga? He was celebrating? Who can guess what happened? Was he celebrating? Yeah, guess. Yeah.
No.
Why?
Maybe he gave the house to the poor.
To
The poor.
to the poor? No, that's not what happened.
Maybe he was a bit he gave the house responsibility.
Powerful. Ndunga started weeping. How can you weep for being given such a magnificent gift? He wept because he did not give his best. He wept. He built that house without the zeal, without the passion, without applying all the caution. He thought he was building for somebody else. This is where I want to learn. Whether we talk about goals, realistic ideas, action, belief, if you lose your passion, if you lose the joy, having fun as you're learning, if you lose this opportunity you have, you say it's too boring to be in school. That's one language I hate hearing my children tell me. I'm bored. Go and read a good book. I'm bored. Right. You don't have any reason to be bored. You eat too much than what people find to eat. You have too much food here. You see people throw away food. There are children who are like you and they're eating from the dustbin. You don't want to be there. You don't have any reason to be bored. Sit down and do something creative. Write a story. Draw something that is going to inspire somebody. Are you understanding what I'm saying? Never you lose your zeal and passion for living. Be excited about life. He said, but I didn't sleep well. Be sleeping in time and wake up in time. It's wrong for you as a child to sleep late, wake up tired, come to school tired, go back to home tired, and then you don't have enough sleep and you wake up tired, you keep living like that. Guess what will happen? You'll be tired. Is that interesting? So let's end the story of Mr. Ndunga. Every time you come to school, every time you have an opportunity to take an exam, that is a test. That's Mr. Ndunga being asked to lay a foundation. Your parents help you to wake up, make sure you are comfortable as much as they can. They help you to come to school. That is your foundation, the foundation of your own life that you are laying. You want to be able to grab your future if you joke with this opportunity. This is what to do. Have high expectation of yourself. Expect that you will do much better. Expect that after this, the next one, you will be better than you are in this one. So what to do is to give yourself something that is specific. What grades do I want to have? What do I want to achieve? Most people, more than 70% of people who write down their goals, who write down specifically and say, this is how much I want to be making. They almost always, they make it. Those who are very intelligent, but they don't write down what they want to achieve, hardly do. Yes, please.
Is that because they lose focus?
It's because when you write it down, it crystallizes in your mind. And one of the laws of the mind is, when you believe it can be done, listen to this law, it's the law of belief. The law of belief is so powerful. I love it. You are making it, you are giving yourself that as a non-negotiable must. It can be done, and I believe I can achieve it. And you go ahead, do the things that you need to do to achieve it. Focus. Have you ever been in a vehicle and either you or somebody else is telling the driver, watch out, watch out, watch out, watch out? What happens that time?
The car.
Because you see the driver doing what? Swerving. What do you think happened to the mind of that person? The mind has shifted. Oh, he's sleepy. So the mind is blocked. So focus. If you focus on getting a particular grade, and what you need to do is write it down. Say, I want to have, how do you do the grading? What's the highest?
5A.
A. Now, somebody would ask, what if I write 5A and I don't even make 4? You would have focused on something. You have to have something to aim at. Have you ever, what do you call the thing? The bullseye. Have you ever tried to shoot a bull?
Yeah.
If you don't have a bullseye, what would you be shooting? Okay, now if you don't have a target, that's what I'm saying. You have to aim at something to be able to shoot at that thing. So you don't shoot before you have a target. You target at something and then shoot. Make sense?
Yeah.
Now if you know that it has been a long way, you are owing a lot of assignments, you've not been reading, this is the time to catch up, and you tell yourself, I want to make 5A. I'm going to work extra, sacrifice, TV. One word I love is decision. Can somebody say that back to me? Decision. Say it and let it be powerful. Okay. When you say, I have decided, it means you have put yourself from things that will stop you from achieving that. Is anybody here that's decided? I said, I'm going to achieve this no matter what. 1, 2, 3. Okay, now put down your hand. That was too slow. I don't like that kind of energy. It is weakening. That you are, yes, it's anemic. Who knows what it means for someone to be anemic?
No, anemic.
Okay, it doesn't have enough blood. So he's tired. Okay, alright. So I want to see somebody who says, it will take me sacrificing my mobile phone, game station, too much TV. Becoming the best in my class is going to be fun and I'm going to go for it. Nothing is going to stop me. I'll be sleeping early, waking up early, do what I'm supposed to do when I'm supposed to do it. All I want is, can I see the hand of that person up? No, that's too slow. Still too slow. Can I see the hand of that person? Oh! All right, thank you.